Hey, friends! Well, winter is definitely on its way and just getting started, so I figure I ought to get ready for it. So here I am, out in the wintry wonderland. As you can see, there'll be some ski bunnies at the lodge later, but they're on the slopes at the moment. I got some cocoa brewing for them. Ski bunnies like cocoa. I even got the little marshmallows to go in it. Looks like they'll be a while, so in the meantime, while I wait, it looks like I have some time to review a movie for you. Something about snow would be appropriate, so this time we're talking about Smilla's Sense of Snow from 1997, a conspiratorial murder mystery and an example of a subgenre called Nordic noir. Smilla's Sense of Snow is based on a 1992 international bestseller by Danish author Peter Hoeg. The original title was Miss Smilla's Feeling for Snow. Our story goes like this. Smilla Jasperson is a broken person. She's half Inuit on her mother's side and originally a native of Greenland. When she was little, her mother died and her father brought her to Denmark, where our story takes place. Smilla prefers mathematics to people. I can relate, Smilla. I can relate. Actually, I hate both of them. But I digress. Smilla rejects any and all overtures of friendship or love, yet she does strike up a friendship with a little boy and her mother, who are also Inuits from Greenland and live in the same building. When she arrives home one day, she finds the little boy has died falling from a rooftop, and although the police say it was just an accident, Smilla is suspicious. The boy's tracks in the snow tell her the kid was running from someone, and he was afraid of heights, so he never would have gone up on the roof in the first place. Smilla decides to look into the case, which leads to a lot of stonewalling, hostility, and threats by the authorities. And before long, as she digs deeper, Smilla becomes a target herself. Someone wants to cover up what really happened, and there's no one she can trust. Her father is more keen on boinking his young, haughty Barbie doll wife than helping, although he does lend some assistance, and a downstairs neighbor likes both Smilla and the kid, but it seems like he's kinda shady too. There has been a series of mysterious deaths over the years surrounding a powerful mining company and a remote site in her native Greenland. One of these deaths being the dead kid's father. Smilla stows aboard a company icebreaker heading for the mining site in search of answers, which puts her life in peril. What is the company hiding? Can Smilla put the pieces together before her time runs out? And will justice prevail? In our cast, we have Julia Ormond as Smilla Jasperson. She's just excellent. She comes off as if she's on the spectrum, and Ormond owns this role completely, and you totally buy her as this distant, broken person with an outwardly frigid, hostile facade. And just wait until you see her have enough and decides to shut up her daddy's mouthy, bitchy little Barbie doll lover. Ouch! Man, I ain't messing with Smilla. No. Gabriel Byrne plays the love interest. He's vaguely called the mechanic, as that's what he does for a living, I guess. He's okay. His motives are part of the mystery going on. Richard Harris is our baddie, the head scientist of the mining company. Harris was always excellent, but here, he doesn't have much to do until the end of the picture. Robert Loggia plays Smilla's dad, and he's perhaps a little miscast here, but he fits well enough. Vanessa Redgrave appears in what amounts to an extended cameo as a company scientist. We also have Jim Broadbent as a doctor who provides some clues to Smilla. And if you look fast, you'll spot a young Peter Capaldi, the last real Doctor Who, as a shady black market type who helps get Smilla on board the icebreaker. The interesting thing here is that the majority of the characters are ciphers, even, to a degree, Smilla herself. Their motives and history are obscure. Many are tied into this mystery in different ways, and Smilla is drawn into it and obsesses over solving the mystery as if it were a problem in mathematics, or as if she were deducing the mathematical formula for the symmetry of a snow crystal. Everyone seems bent on stopping Smilla from learning the truth. Well, this builds up the sense that Smilla can't trust anyone. Both Byrne and Harris are least served by this device, as we don't really get invested in them. Byrne is not all he seems, but is he a good guy or a bad guy? Harris, well, he's the baddie, but we only ever see him from afar until the end. And ultimately, all is revealed, which is part of the problem with Smilla's sense of snow. I won't spoil it, but let's just say the movie goes from being an atmospheric, gripping murder mystery thriller that suddenly veers into sci-fi action territory in the last quarter or so of the picture. The movie makes an attempt at a satisfying payoff, at least, while in the book, the ending is purposely left rather vague and open-ended. Here, the editing of the final action sequence is kind of choppy, too, which further exacerbates the problem. And just what is Smilla's sense of snow? At one point, she explains it to another character by saying, "The way you have a sense of religion, I have a sense of snow." And her father says she has an unerring sense of direction in a snowstorm. It makes you think she has some kind of superpower or something, but we never really see it in action. Maybe it's just really an understanding of how snow crystals form and stuff. I guess. It's never really spelled out. But even so, with all that, I love this film. You'll be so invested in the character of Smilla, as played by Ormond, and the unraveling of the mystery, the wonderful atmosphere and cinematography, you can accept the grinding of gears as the picture shifts to the ending. And yes, this is a slow picture. But not all slow is bad when it comes to storytelling on film. This one deliberately takes its time to build up the mystery, the mounting tension, and Smilla's character. Going slow is part of the plan, not a design flaw. Director Billy August admitted he ran into problems trying to adapt the book, and yet, while they don't quite stick the landing, you won't care. This is a really special film, and despite being a character study meets a murder mystery meets corporate intrigue meets a dash of sci-fi action, it just works so well. You'll be hooked on this world and its characters and will easily be willing to overlook any flaws. Pretty rare. With an all-star cast, an unusual setting we don't always get to see, excellent characterizations, and an absorbing mystery, Smilla's Sense of Snow is definitely deserving of a wider following and well worth a watch. So, flaws and all, I'm giving this one 3 paws up. The snow out here is really pretty. Well, except for over there, that stuff is yellow. I'm avoiding that snow. You take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Like the song says, don't eat that yellow snow. No, don't do it. Don't do it. No.